Okay, so on today's episode of Crazy Stories, I'm literally trying so hard not to cackle right now. On today's episode of Crazy Stories, we have somebody using the bathroom all up and down this Delta flight that was supposed to go from Atlanta to Barcelona. Girl, they turned that plane. They turned that plane around. Okay, so first thing that came to my head was Cheetah Girls, because you remember they this flight was going from Atlanta to fucking Barcelona. Cheetah Girls were going, remember they went to Barcelona? You can breathe in the music this city makes. Girl, let me tell you who couldn't breathe in shit. Well, I guess they were breathing in shit. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you who wasn't breathing in the music that city makes, bitch. These passengers on this plane, mama, like, oh my goodness. I feel so bad for everybody on the plane. I feel bad for the passengers who had to endure that, but also I feel bad for the passenger who was like, damn, girl, everybody looking at you, girl. Like, that has to be so embarrassing. So let's get the tea first, girl. Let's just get the tea. So here you go. So it says Delta flight returns after passenger has diarrhea all the way through the plane. Now, girl, they said all up and down the aisle. Like, they said, bitch, all the way. If in case you had any doubt, it permeated. Girl, okay, just okay. Footage has emerged of the onboard medical emergency that forced a U.S. airliner back to Atlanta only 2 hours into its flight to Spain. A messy trail of diarrhea left by a struggling passenger. I'm not gonna show y'all that shit, but let me tell you something. What I saw online, girl, just look that shit up. I'm so sorry I'm not showing y'all that shit because I don't even want to look at that shit to put it into edit. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to look that shit up. Maintenance crews spent 5 hours cleaning the Delta Airlines Airbus after its enforced early landing, including replacing an aisle carpet ruined in the incident. They said it was so bad we are going to rip up this carpet and just go ahead and install a whole entire new one. All right. Passengers, reportedly including the one suffering diarrhea, were allowed to reboard after an 8-hour delay, making it to Barcelona on a Saturday afternoon with no further incident. Here, I'm gonna stop here because let me tell you something. If I was that particular passenger on that plane, I guess it depends on why people are traveling. You have no idea why people are traveling, you know, but if it wasn't an emergency or if I didn't have to be nowhere for real, if it was just some, you know what I mean? After I get my ass off that plane, bitch, you bitches will never see my motherfucking face again. Are you serious? So not only did Miss Mamas leave a happy trail, but she came off and she said, you know, and the girls know, like, the girls gonna know who it is, girl. Like, it's really gonna be obvious. Even, girl, I mean, the girls know. I mean, you know what I mean? You stepping off the plane, the bitches gonna smell you as you walk by. Like, you're gonna hear the whispers. Like, bitch, the girls gonna know. Bitch, the girls gonna know. So you gonna get off the plane. At that point, if I was a passenger, like I said, if it's no emergency in Barcelona that I gotta be someplace for real, I'm taking my ass to the I don't even know, girl. The nearest UFO gotta lift me the fuck up out this airport, bitch. You hoes will never see my face again. You hoes never. But then you mean to tell me Miss Mama's got back on board, bitch? Yo. Bitch, I am really in here cackling once I seen the story. I was like, bitch, I have to talk about it. You mean to tell me Miss Mama's got back on the plane, bitch? I mean, cleanup crew on standby, bitch. Let me tell you, you get back on that plane, I'll be like, y'all, I don't need a seat. I don't need nothing. Just let me sit down in a bucket for the rest of the fucking trip, bitch. Give me a tarp. Do you hear what I'm saying to y'all? Give me a tarp and a bucket, bitch. Let me just sit in the back of the plane, bitch. Oh my God. Everybody know who it is. And you know that it's you, girl. You walking down the aisle, girl, when you trying to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. What's interesting here is that, okay, so the girls have already said that COVID can present with like gastrointestinal problems. But I've seen more and more people online saying that the new strain that is going around presents more often with gastrointestinal problems. Now, I have not confirmed that, but if that is the case, we talk about sudden onset, like vomiting and like nausea, and like we talking about diarrhea. Girl, if that is the case, they're gonna have to shut this shit. I mean, y'all, people gonna be at baby showers, weddings, funerals. They are going to be really giving us, you remember Plasmas from Teen Titans? You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna be giving us Sandman with a little bit of rain on top. Do you see what I'm saying? Mudman. I don't know. I just can't imagine, especially if you had no idea that your body was even going through these kind of changes, and you're just like, okay, girl, it's just a flight. I'm gonna sit my ass down. And then all of a sudden your stomach start rumbling, girl. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine, girl? Like, what do you even do in that situation? Do you just preempt it and be like, y'all, do you flag somebody down and be like, yo, it's coming, girl? Like, like, what do I say? Like, it's coming, girl. It's coming. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I'm trying to get up and go to the bathroom. I don't even know if I can do that. Like, what do you even do in that situation? And it's just, you just have to accept that, like, everybody gonna know. Like, cause you can't roll down the window. It's not like we cruising down fucking 285, bitch. We can't roll shit down. So, like, you just have to come to terms with the fact that everybody gonna know. Like, wow, that is so embarrassing. Like, that is so embarrassing. Accounts from some on board posted to social media described flight crew doing their best to mop up the mess with paper towels and scented disinfectant, but that only had the effect of making the plane smell of vanilla shit, one passenger said. Girl, they in there spraying Febreze on hot diarrhea, baby. They in there spraying Glade on some. Girl, get me the fuck out of this tin can, girl. I'm fucking crying. Like, I'm fucking crying. Another described cabin crew placing an absorbent paper runner over the aisle and passengers having to climb over seats to avoid it as they left the plane at Atlanta. Like, girl, you had people climbing over seats to get off the plane, and then you go walk your ass back on the plane. I'm just like, I would have to see y'all in the next lifetime, not even on the next airport or the next plane or flight. I'm just gonna have to see y'all in another reality, bitch. I'm not getting back on the plane. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? We just gonna have to catch the next one. We just gonna have to catch the next one, bro. Like, oh my God. So the pilot was like, it's just a biohazard issue. We had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the plane, so they just want us to come back to Atlanta. Delta Airlines blamed an onboard medical issue. That's exactly what it was, I guess, girl. Our teams worked as quickly and safely as possible to get our customers to their final destination. I bet they did. Girl, if I was on that, I would work very quickly to get us to our fucking destination. Are you serious? And then they, like I said, they sprayed that Glade in there, bitch. They squirted Febreze and they told y'all, packed y'all back up in that plane, girl. And it's just like, we're gonna have to vent her. I don't know. Turn the plane into a convertible just for 1 hour, and then sew that hoe back up. And so, girl, wow. I mean, the incident came a week after Air Canada apologized to 2 passengers who were booted from a flight from Seattle to Montreal because they complained about being made to sit in seats covered in vomit. So this is where we're at. I just, like, y'all, I saw that story and I'm thinking about it from all angles. I'm just like, okay, so you sitting there and you all of a sudden you smelling something and it's not going away, and you wearing a mask because they, girl, it's coming through your mask, girl. Like, girl, land this plane. Put this hoe down, put the fucking flaps down, bitch, put the landing gear down and fucking turn the engines half. Bitch, we're getting off this plane, bitch. Are you serious? But then I'm thinking about it from the person who's like sick side. Like, if you knew you were sick and you got on this plane, girl, I don't know what to tell you. But if you didn't know and like all of a sudden you start having diarrhea, like, that is just it's giving 13th reason, like, oh my God. Like, that's traumatizing. Can you imagine walk around? Girl, it's like, do I try to go to the fucking bathroom or do I just let that hoe go right here? Do I let this bitch go right here, or do I drag it all the way through the plane? I don't know, girl. Please tell me what you would do. Please, if y'all, what would y'all do? What would y'all do? This is crazy. I need to know how y'all would even attempt navigating this, both as like the victim and well, I guess everybody victims in this case, girl. Both as like the person, you know, bystanding, sitting in the plane, trying to get somewhere, and as the person, you know, experiencing this diarrhea. Jeez. Get me off the plane. On that note, thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.